yo, why are these dudes always crying about this, man? Like, yo, why y'all always trying to throw boxes of Kleenex at us, bro? Like, yo, son, enough is enough with it, man. So what we want to do is we want to play what he had to say, get your box of tissues ready, because he's going to be crying about it. And then we're going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what he had to say here.
Right, there's always the debate, and maybe it's someone else. Who would you say is the best?
LeBron.
Over Jordan?
100%.
Why?
Okay, my argument is a reasonable one, right? All right, I started with the one everybody knows. The points, the longevity, all that, right? With Jordan, they don't talk about the negativity. They don't talk about the playoff losses. They don't talk about the fact that he actively sought out Dennis Rodman, who was already a two-time champion. And no shot to Jordan because he's Jordan, right? But they don't tell the story of him having to learn the championship pedigree. LeBron James gave us or has given us the opportunity to be witnesses. We watch his good, his bad. We watch his ups, his down, so long, and he's been so great that we don't have anything to say. So we now talk about his son, right? That's my personal argument. My stat argument is LeBron James. Every player in the NBA, which is I think around 4,700, something like that, 4,000, right? Just under 5,000. Put every player's stats on a board, right? And take everybody's name off. And now we play a Easter egg hunt, right? We got to find 5 eggs. If we look for the best point guard, LeBron James would be somewhere top 5. Though, like his stats would be somewhere top 5, right? Look for the best 2, 3, 4, 5. LeBron James is no lower. You'll never see his stats no lower than 6, 7 on all 5 of those, right? 6-man, all of that. And you take his resume, how far, because we all call him Le Coach, right? So how far down is his resume as a coach? Now let's go to GM. How far, right? With all of that being said, now having to look after my son, and the credit that we don't give him is for him to have the entire world inside of his brain and still be able to give us 25, 8, and 8.
I mean, right, he was recently, right, considered a billionaire. Right, so imagine that, right?
Imagine the negativity that comes with it,
So you heard what he had to say. Now is who had to deal with more pressure, right? Because they never spoke negatively about Michael Jordan. Apparently, there are these mysterious comments that are floating around the internet of Michael Jordan saying he's coming back to let people know that his 6-0 isn't really that great, and that his playoff losses, need to be magnified more. People need to focus more on my losing, like we didn't just watch the Last Dance docuseries in 2020. Like, we didn't know that, right? So Jordan is coming to set the record straight, and people need to take it easy on LeBron and people, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I'll believe it when Jordan comes out here and says it, then I'll believe it. And even if he says that, we not giving LeBron, we didn't give him no sympathy pass. Nah, bro, even if it's Jordan, we already got our opinion. You ain't gonna come up here and start telling me to like something I don't like. Nah, no, right? So he's up there saying nobody said anything negative about Jordan and blah, 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 blah. So I just decided to look for an article here. I said, what were some of the crazy stories and things being said about Michael Jordan? Some of them are pretty ridiculous. One story was Jordan and NBA Commissioner David Stearns denies MJ's first retirement was a secret suspension. Of course, they're the ones about surrounding the disappearance of his dad. There were things being said about Jordan, about him being a terrible teammate, and all of these things. For goodness sakes, he even put it in the Last Dance docuseries. It was there for him to see, for us to see, Jordan was even talking about the fact, that's why I don't believe those quotes. Jordan was even talking about the fact that he was afraid for people to see him in a negative light. So what is these things that they didn't talk about the negativity about Jordan? Didn't Michael Wilbon already put his goon down on you dudes about this? Didn't we do a show about his comments on Outkick? How they were crucifying Jordan for not winning all those years. He's just a scorer and blah, 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 blah. Is he ever going to win a title? How Jordan was under pressure just like everybody else? Like, what do we talk? I think where Michael Beasley's comments or what they're rooted in is essentially whenever people like him try to bring LeBron forward to try to make an argument for him, they usually shut down so quickly. Like, nobody want to hear that, man. Get out of here with that. Come on, man. Get out of here with like, come on. And they don't like that. It's like, hear us out. But what they don't realize is that, bro, there's like what you're telling me, I already know, bro. I already know. If I know about MJ's career, I already know about LeBron's career because obviously MJ's career came before his. So you coming to try to explain it away like, nah, you didn't really see what you saw. What you saw wasn't really that. Nah, we already saw it. We already know. You're not coming to give us new information. And we're saying to you, based off of what we've seen from these people, we've already come to the conclusion. And they're like, nah, you don't understand. It's about negativity. It's like, don't nobody want to hear. Like, what they don't realize is these arguments come off as being sounding weak. It's like, no, it's like they want a sympathy vote. No, vote for him because somebody said they didn't like his shoes. Like, or didn't like his hairline or something. Like, come on, like, bro, stop.